very warm welcome. Why am I Ole out? Now, at the weekend, we drew to Everton, and for the first time, I said I was Ole out and he had to go. And I stand by that, and I will not change my mind. Now, of course, it's very reactionary to say Ole out. Most people say Ole out for clicks, for views. But this is our football club, and the time has come. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, there's positives and negatives. For me, he's took Manchester United as far as he can take them. Ole's done good things. He came in, there was a feel-good factor. He got the job really for what he did as a player, not on managerial experience. Because we know he got Cardiff relegated, Mulder. He didn't have the pedigree, but he was a legend as a player. He got the fans believe him, and he brought a good atmosphere. And yeah, the players love him. He's loved by everyone at the club. Now, the club have come out and basically backed Solskjaer, so he's not going to go anywhere. But for me, the time is now. Do it early on, get a manager in, and maybe we save our season. With Ole in charge, I think it's going to be another trophyless season. Now, why am I Ole out? Yeah, let's get into it. For me, he is not good enough as a Manchester United manager. Tactically, just not up to it. His coaching staff and himself just not up to it. Very inept and naive at times. And the constant picking of Fred and Scott McTominay. I mean, he really did dig himself a huge grave against Everton. He leaves our best player on the bench. He picks Fred to prove a point to the fans that I'm going to continue with Fred. And then he costs us a goal and he subs him off and was like, "You're shite, mate." So, yeah, I don't understand it. And why are we playing that constant Fred McTominay? Why are we playing two DMs anyway? I know, McTominay has kind of a free role, but he's still sitting, isn't he? So, you've got the back four and then you've got two sitting. Why do we need two sitting? One person could do that job. And then give McTominay the license to go box to box. But very defensive. Yeah. I mean, our season has not started. The Premier League was good, but then we've lost to Villa and we've drew to Everton. Champions League was a disaster. We lost to Young Boys, scraped a last-minute winner against Villarreal. Out of the cup to West Ham. But yeah, he's proved in his reign that he is a big game bottler, Solskjaer. Semi-finals and finals. That was probably where Solskjaer should have gone after the Europa League final, where we lost on penalties to Villarreal. Big bottler in semi-finals and finals. For me, he's gone as far as he can. He's done his job, Solskjaer, but now it's time to bring in someone. The constant picking of McTominay, Fred, getting Van den Beek and not even using him. He's been very badly treated as Van den Beek. For whatever reason, Solskjaer doesn't rate him. Now, was that Solskjaer's signing or was that recommended by someone above him? I don't get it, because why sign a player if you're not going to use him? Not tactically good enough. You've got Guardiola, Klopp, Tuchel. He's not on the same level, and he never will be. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer gets a free pass off the fans because of what he did in 1999. Now, Solskjaer will always be a legend to us. Just because we're Ole out doesn't mean we hate the guy. He's just not good enough as Manchester United. Now, Manchester United should be fighting for trophies every single season without fail. And now in the fan base, it's become acceptable to fight for top four every year. We're not Arsenal. It's not good enough. And our trophy drought, we're slowly going down the road of Liverpool. So, and we all know how long they had to wait. to lift the Premier League again. And think about it, it's coming up to 10 years since we won the league, so 10 years turns into 20, 20 turns into 30. Coaching staff are not elite level as well. It's mates rates. It's like you've got Fletcher, Carrick, fucking McKenna, Phelan. It's all mates rates. I know Phelan had a lot of success with Sir Alex, but yeah, it's all, everyone wants to be pals with each other, you know. That's what I get the feeling with Ole. He wants to be mates with everyone. You're the manager of Manchester United. You need to be ruthless. Sod the mate talk and all this. Gotta be ruthless. He's done good things, but overall, for me, it's not going to work out. Very naive tactically at times. Solskjaer, straight away. I mean, you can literally predict Solskjaer's lineup straight away. He's going to go De Gea, Wan-Bissaka, Harry, Varane, Shaw, if everyone's fit, Scott McTominay, Fred, Pogba, Bruno, Sancho or Greenwood on the wing, and then Ronaldo down the middle. I've had enough. That was the final straw on Saturday when he put Cristiano Ronaldo on the bench, our best player. Yeah, and also he's becoming very desperate in his press conferences and making senile excuses about fixture congestion and all this bullshit. Yeah, I mean, that was scandalous to put Ronaldo on the bench. He's 36 years of age, prime condition, and you rest him. You rest him. And he's got a meaningless game for Portugal against Qatar or someone, and you rest him. Nonsense. It's Ole out. It's Ole out. It pains me to say it. Like, I've never said Ole out till Saturday. And now you got to stick to your guns. You cannot change your mind. Once you say the manager out, that's it. You can't be swapping and swapping. Now, if Solskjaer goes and wins the Premier League, obviously this is going to come back and haunt me. But, yeah. I mean, you watch that game on Sunday. Liverpool-Man City. How good was that game? That was entertainment. That was free-flowing, attacking football. You watch us. I don't remember the last time I was so excited watching United. I'd love it if we could play the football of our rivals. Yeah, Liverpool City. That was a fantastic game at Anfield. It's sad because you don't want to get on the manager's back. But this is Manchester United. It's ruthless. Who do we bring in? Now, I do not want Zidane. I do not want Zidane at all. He's made to look world-class manager because of the players he had. I would not be touching Zidane. I think that's too much of a risk. Antonio Conte is a good shout. I would... Nagelsmann, I would have him. But then you look at the Premier League. Now, I'm going to say something controversial. Well, is it controversial? Obviously, he's got his Liverpool links. But I think a big shout for this job, and his name should be in the hat, is Brendan Rodgers. I really do think his name should be in the hat. Of course, he was ex-Liverpool, but yeah, I really think Brendan Rodgers is a good manager. He's done really good things with Leicester. Nearly won the league with Liverpool. Some good managers out there, but it's all on the club. Now, the club have basically come out and said they're backing Solskjaer, so saying Ole out is pointless, really, because the club are going to back him. Now, I like that stability factor that we're not swapping and swapping managers every 5 seconds, but for me, Ole has gone as far as he can go, and it's time for a change. I think Conte is a big shout. I'd like to see Nagelsmann. Yeah, Brendan Rodgers. I think that's an outside shout. But then you look at managers like that you wouldn't even look to in the Premier League. People like Dean Smith. Of course, it's a massive risk for someone like that, but these are good managers. They're good English managers. But obviously, Manchester United need an experienced coach, a coach that has got pedigree. But we've tried that with Van Gaal, Mourinho. Allegri always gets thrown in the mix. We wait and see what happens. Comment down below your thoughts. And who would you like to see replace Ole? Yeah. It's just Ole out. He's gone as far as he can take us. And it's time for a change.